That's the name of the show. Do good, feel good. Now you're in the know.
Funny as everyone else you're going to hear tonight, but I will try. I'm with StreetWise Partners. I am the program director. StreetWise Partners is a workforce development mentoring program. So we work with folks from all different backgrounds who are unemployed, underemployed, and having trouble getting that stable job with a wage that supports them in this very expensive city. And so our solution is to pair them with professional mentors who walk them through the interview process, the networking process, what a resume looks like when it's not 300 pages long and purple and your face is on it. Our goal is to find them employment. So 70% of them are getting jobs within 1 year. Their income is going from $11,000 to $36,000 in 1 year. And we couldn't do it without our volunteers who helped put on tonight. I did not do this, but grateful to have you guys here tonight.
While you're at it, can you quickly talk about where the proceeds from tonight's show will be going?
Exactly. So all of the money tonight is going directly to our DC program. So every year we serve 100 adults. And so it's going to be going to our 13-week mentoring program, to the resume paper that they get, to the portfolio that they get, to the different materials that they're going through to ace the next interview, etc.
Awesome. Thank you. All right.
So I'll do the next one. What brought you to this organization?
Yeah. I like mentoring. I like people. I hate kids. I don't like children that much. I'm going to be really honest. I shouldn't say hate. Hate is a very strong word. I don't like children. I don't know how to talk to them. You can see the way I'm talking right now. Wouldn't it be great with a child? And so I was like, all right, well, I love mentoring. I don't want to work with 5-year-olds. Love working with adults. We work with incredible people. I love working with people. I love our volunteers. And I wanted to do something that I could see the immediate impact of.
So that means you don't support child labor, is what I'm hearing.
That's
convenient, actually.
I know,
that's
it's
good.
very
that's
nice
good
of
that you
me.
just like working with kids and
I know.
legal contacts, legal ones.
Yeah.
Great.
Kids shouldn't, let them have fun.
Yeah.
Far away from me.
I agree. Thanks. Okay, I have a question for you. What would you say is the biggest barrier to youth employment?
Youth employment?
Yeah, right, the people
like
that you work with. Yeah. What's the biggest barrier to 7-year-olds getting jobs?
Network. So, you think about how you got your job. 70% of people are getting their jobs because of someone they know can refer them to the job or to the person or to whomever. But not everyone has that. And so I think networking is something we emphasize over and over again.
Nice. And everyone loves a good networking event, huh?
Hey, guys.
Hey, DC. Yeah.
Some might say this is a networking event for singles. So, can we raise your hands if you're single right now? All right, after this in the restaurant, we will be hosting our first speed dating session, so please meet me over there. I'm also on the market. So I have a question. Actually, we just received 3 texts, and that's why I got my phone. It's not because I'm recording the podcast on my phone. Here are the questions. Which is the best font to use on a resume? Lucinda handwriting, Comic Sans, or Impact?
Impact.
Yeah, because it's very bold and intense. The next one is, which type of scent should I spritz on my resume? A, J-Lo Glow. B, Bath & Body Works Country Apple. Or C, CK1, a throwback. It's both for men and women and anyone else who wants to wear it.
If you saw the Super Bowl halftime show, J-Lo.
Okay, true. That's a good answer. And the last one from the fans is, how many exclamation points should be in a resume?
If it's my resume, at least half of the bullet, half of the punctuation is.
Instead of bullets, it's just exclamation.
Exclamation. Okay. Everything I have to say is exciting.
Okay, that's where the questions from the fans.
Thank you very much. Wow. I hope you're all taking notes. This is helpful. Okay, so As someone who has received many rejection letters from jobs, I've actually done a lot of thinking around how to maintain a sense of dignity and self-worth when dealing with such rejection. Thus, I've actually been working on a rejection letter of a rejection letter that I would like some professional feedback on.
Yes,
as
please.
a professional mentor.
I got
Thank you very
you.
much. Okay. Dear StreetWise Partners.
So far, so good.
Yeah. After much consideration, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to accept your rejection at this time. I will see you on Monday morning, ready to be trained on whatever it is I'll be doing with your company. I wish you the best of luck with your future rejections. Sincerely, Chris. What are your thoughts?
I mean, you need more exclamation marks.
Okay. You can hear my exclamation marks. Wow.
Yes,
okay.
of course.
Okay.
That's why you're putting them in the
Okay. I'm going
emails.
to practice. I'm going to practice in the mirror. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, I have a personal question. As you guys can tell, I'm very shaken up. You probably noticed, and it's because I was pulled over on the way here in the metro by the police. And it was because I was drinking a Truly. And, like, my friend and I had just done Cheers. And I was like, I'm not scared. And then all of a sudden I see, like, yellow vest in, like, in my corner of my eye. And I'm like, I am scared. And so they stop the metro and pull us off. And then two of us, I don't really remember this because it was all a blur. But apparently I asked if I was going to jail. And they said, no, it's just a citation. All right. So anyways, at one point, suddenly 5 cops were surrounding us. People were coming from the balcony. And my question is, do I have to report this as being arrested now? Because it's a very fine line, and I am a criminal.
Are you just crowdsourcing the answer to this?
This is just supposed to be. This was supposed to be another. This did happen, but it was supposed to be a joke. It just happened.
I'll go ahead and say DC has banned the box, so they can't ask you until you get the job offer. There's some real knowledge for you all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Follow-up
afterwards,
question.
well, this is just a fun fact for you all. Afterwards, they did not throw away the Truly, so I like looked down at them and I was like, and they're like, "Well, do you want the rest?" And I was like, no. And they're like, "How full is it?" And I'm like, "It's pretty full." And they're like, "You can drink it." And I was like, "Is this a test?" And they're like, "It's not a test." And I didn't drink it. Do you think that was a wise decision I could disclose in my interviews as an honest citizen?
You should have drank that.
No. Well, I actually also had it in here, and it was like bubbling over right beside them. But anyways, oh, I don't. Just kidding. Just kidding. This is water.
I think you absolutely mentioned that as, you know, a crisis you went through in the interview process.
Yeah.
What is a time that you experienced something and you had to find a solution for it?
Okay. Thank you for letting me share that.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
I love how we're just asking you all questions now.
It's just sort of advice.
Yeah,
You can
that's
give
great.
advice.
Great. What is the healthiest vegetable? No, I'm going to ask you. Bring it back to employment. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Jeez.
You don't actually answer. I know it's a joke
Have you
question.
been in
No.
the conversations with my boss lately?
Of course not. Let's see. What is your favorite sign-off signature for a work-related email? Best, sincerely, or love?
Best. Everything
Best.
I do is the best.
What does best even mean?
I wish you the best.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to be as
It's
good
very
as
broad.
Yeah. Gotta keep
It's very
it broad.
open.
Sometimes I like, you know, if you're like working with someone you really like, then you can use the love, but
Okay.
just be
But
warned.
Be careful.
You're sending
I wouldn't
signals.
recommend you use love at work.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Laura, do you have any more questions, or should we wrap it up?
I have
We
one
should
more
wrap it
question.
up.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
So, at what point in an intern's time of working with your organization can you invite them over to your house and then let them paint your nails with gel?
With gel, that adds a whole new complexity to it. I've gone to basketball games with plenty of mentors of ours. Mentees, I have yet to have anyone paint my nails, but I'd say give it 4 months.
Okay, good to know.
Do you need your nails painted?
I already had them painted.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, we're learning so much. You know what? We're not going to bring up the comedians up here. We're just going to ask Monica a bunch of questions for ourselves. So grab a book if you get bored. No, this is the last question, Monica. What is one thing that our audience and listeners can do to help with youth unemployment? With unemployment.
You're really into the child labor thing.
For some reason, I keep going to the employment.
Two things. I'm breaking the rules. One, volunteer. Super easy. That networking thing is real. It's very easy to meet someone, introduce them to someone, help them get that job just by volunteering and getting to know someone. Second of all, talk to your employer. Like, see how they're hiring people. Are they going through these boring methods of looking at the best schools, the best of the best, the top of the top, the traditional ways? Or are they really diversifying how they're hiring? Like, you can only start it from where you're at. Talk to them, how they're doing it, change it.
Woo!
Cool. Thank you very much.
And tag StreetWise Partners on social tonight, right? What's your handle?
At StreetWise Partners.
There you go.
That's StreetWise Partners, everybody. All right. Keep it going for Monica and Lauren. All right. Are you guys ready for a comedy show?
Feel good. It's the Do Good, Feel Good show. It sounded sad. Hacer bien y sentirse bien. Muy bueno.